Hello, my name is George Watts. I'm the creator of the Yoga Teacher Lesson Plan Kit, and I'm a British Wheelie Yoga teacher. So I'm going to give you one of the tips within the lesson plan kit, and we're going to go down here, and we're going to go to tips. Go to tip number 3. It's going to be the aims and objectives. So what I sort of tend to do, I don't do it in every class, but I sort of do an aims and objectives little sheet for every class, and for I do 10-week courses, so I do an aims and objectives for that. So I'm just going to go through a little example here, but mainly specifically today this video is going to be about aims. What are the difference between aims and objectives, and going into aims. So I might scroll back to this in a bit, but we get to here, and these are aims. So aims are very general goals, so very broad, and the objectives are very specific. So you get specific, these are kind of like milestones which enable you to get to your aims, to achieve your aims. So some of the aims here, aims are general statements of intent. Aims indicate the overall goals of your sort of yoga class or yoga course. Aims are written from your perspective, from the yoga teacher's perspective. So this is what the yoga teacher, you, want to cover in the session. Aims also state what the course will try to provide. Aims give us the path to follow, give you, as a teacher, will give you a path to follow and a destination to hit, so it gives you a lot of clarity. Aims help your students become better students, so once you're clear about what you want throughout the class or the course or the year, your students tend to become better students. Aims also explain your intentions to your students. Aims help keep students coming back to your classes, a really important one. A lot of yoga teachers come to me, how can I get more people to my classes? Yes, you can do marketing, there's lots of marketing stuff that you can do that works very well, but really the top tip that I've got here is setting out your aims and objectives for your course and for your individual classes as well. This just raises the bar for yourself and also for your students. They become more serious students, and serious students will stay with you longer, obviously. And the last one here, aims enable students to think deliberately about student progress. So if you're just winging it and you don't really know what you're doing each week, you can't really, there's no real progress, that you can't really see how your class as a group is going, and also individually how people are going. So aims are brilliant for that. So here's a little trick. So you can use a very informal style for coming up with an aim. So you can say, if you're coming up with aim, the aim of this yoga class is to, or it could be the aim of this yoga course is to, or it could be the aim of this, for the yoga year, for my year, is to, and then you can give, you can list maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 aims. So here are some aim words. So aims can be ability, broaden, create, demonstrate, develop, ensure, enhance, equip, explain, encourage, explore. We've got enable, facilitate, foster, give, help, inform, instruct, introduce, involve, promote, provide, show, skills, and teach. So little sort of aim phrases. I go through 1 or 2 of them, but you're kind of getting the gist. Would be give practical experience. You could provide students with the necessary knowledge and skills to be able to, and then you can list whatever it is, to do certain asanas, to do maybe a sequence, to do maybe a pranayama technique, maybe some mudras, maybe to learn some philosophy, provide a range of opportunities for whatever it is, encourage independence. So you name it, there's lots of different ways now, but once you've got the little system here and you know some of the aim words, you can then just go use that to create your aims. And then to give you a little example up here, so here for my example of a lesson plan that I did on 6th of April for one of my classes, the main sort of theme that we were going towards was really getting to know pigeon, the pigeon pose asana, a lot better at the, we're gearing up towards that at the end of the class. And the aim theme was reaching for your edge mentally, physically and spiritually. And then we got the objectives here, but objectives I'll cover in a different video. But the objectives, then once you've got that aim, you can then figure out how are you going to achieve that aim, get to that aim, and the objectives are much more specific.